Hey friends, welcome back to the channel where we dig into the books that don't just sit on your shelf, they change your whole freaking life. Today we're diving into something massive, something that's been rattling around in my brain for weeks. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. This isn't your average self-help book, fam. It's a lightning bolt, a quiet revolution, and honestly, a little bit of magic. We're talking about living in the moment, shaking off the mental baggage, and finding peace in a world that's always screaming, "Go faster." Now, here's the deal. This video's going to be long, but life-changing because this book deserves every second, and you deserve to soak it all in. So let's unpack this masterpiece together. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because we're about to go deep. Ready? Let's do this. Before we crack open the chapters, let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're walking through a forest, right? Birds chirping, leaves crunching under your feet, and for one split second, your brain just shuts up. No, I forgot to text so-and-so. No, what's for dinner? Just this. That's what Tolle's chasing in this book. Not some rare Zen moment, but a way to live every day awake, alive, and free. We're going chapter by chapter, pulling out the gold, and I promise you, by the end, you'll feel this shift. Let's jump in. Chapter 1 comes out swinging with a truth bomb that'll make your head spin. You are not your mind. I mean, what? We spend our whole lives thinking that little voice in our head, the one that's like, "You're not good enough," or "Remember that embarrassing thing you did in 2012? That's us. But Tolle's like, "Nope, that's not you. That's just your mind doing its thing." He calls it the egoic mind, this chatter machine that's obsessed with keeping us stuck. It loves the past, replaying old hurts like a broken record, and it's addicted to the future, dreaming up worries that haven't even happened yet. But the present? It's clueless about that. Tolle's got this story from his own life that hits hard. He was in his 20s, depressed, borderline suicidal, and one night he's lying there thinking, "I can't live with myself anymore." And then it clicks. If he can't live with himself, who's the I and who's the myself? Boom, epiphany. There's a you behind the thoughts, a watcher, a quiet awareness. He says, try this. Step back and watch your mind. Like right now, I'm thinking, did I lock the car? Okay, cool, but who's noticing that thought? That's the real you. He calls it consciousness, and it's always there, chilling, waiting for you to tune in. Let me break it down with something real. The other day, I'm stressing about a video edit. It's not perfect, they're gonna hate it, and I catch myself. I close my eyes, take a breath, and just listen to the hum of the room. It's wild. Suddenly, the stress isn't me. It's just a cloud passing by. That's what Tolle's handing us here. Freedom from the mind's grip. This chapter's like the first crack of sunlight after a long night. Chapter 2 gets into the messy stuff, pain. Tolle's like, look, pain's part of life, but most of it, we're making it worse. He's not talking about physical pain, like when you stub your toe and yell into the void. That's legit. He's talking about the psychological pain we heap on ourselves. The why me, the this'll never end. That's where we get trapped. He introduces this wild concept, the pain body. Picture it like this grumpy little monster inside you that wakes up when you're stressed or triggered. It feeds on drama, negativity, old wounds. Ever had one of those days where you're just itching for a fight? That's the pain body, sitting there licking its chops. Tolle says it's not your enemy, it's just a pattern, a leftover from the past. His fix: don't fight it, don't shove it down, just watch it. He's big on this watching thing. Shine your awareness on it like a spotlight, and it starts to shrink. I tried this, guys. I was fuming after a call went sideways. Someone snapped at me and I'm pacing, ready to explode. Then I remembered Tolle. I stopped, sat down, and felt it, this tight knot in my chest. I didn't argue with it, didn't feed it with stories. I just breathed and watched. And slowly it melted. Not gone, but quieter. He also ties this to time. He's like, pain lives in the past and future. The now? It can't touch you there. It's like the pain body's allergic to presence. This chapter's a lifeline. It's Tolle tossing you a rope and saying, climb out. You don't have to stay stuck. Chapter 3 is where Tolle gets us to roll up our sleeves and live this stuff. He's obsessed with the now, capital N, and he's like, this is it, folks. This is where life happens. The past? Just echoes. The future? Just guesses. Right now. This breath, this heartbeat, that's all we've got. He's super practical here. One trick he loves. Ask yourself, what's the problem right now? Not an hour ago, not tomorrow. This second. I tried it in the middle of a grocery store meltdown. Carts full, lines endless, I'm hangry. I'm like, okay, Eckhart, what's wrong now? Well, I'm standing here, alive, breathing. The rest? Just noise. It's like a reset button for your soul. He digs into presence big time. Feel your body, he says, your hands, your feet, your breath. Seriously, try it. Feel that buzz? That's you, fully here. He calls it entering the now through the body. And it's so simple, it's brilliant. He also talks about time as this illusion we're hooked on. We're always waiting. Waiting for Friday, waiting for vacation, waiting to be happy. Tolle's like, stop waiting. Happiness isn't out there. It's here. I tested this on a random Tuesday, just sitting with my coffee, no phone, no rush. The warmth of the mug, the steam. It hit me. This is enough. This chapter's a treasure chest, stuffed with ways to wake up to the moment. Chapter 4 is Tolle calling us out, and I love it. He's like, oh, you sneaky humans, you've got a million ways to dodge the now, don't you? Our minds are pros at this. Procrastination? Check. Overanalyzing? Check. Scrolling X for 3 hours instead of facing the day? Guilty. He says the ego's behind it, terrified of the present, because that's where it loses control. He lists these tricks, waiting for someday, obsessing over the past, making problems out of nothing. Ever catch yourself replaying a convo you had last week, rewriting your lines like you're in a movie? That's the mind yanking you out of the now. Tolle's like, busted, see it, name it, and it's got no power. I caught mine the other day. I'm stressing about this video. What if it flops? And I stopped mid-spiral. Ha, there's the ego doing its dance. It's like a game. Spot the trick, win the round. He says the mind loves problems because it gets to play hero, solving them. But in the now, no problems, just isness. This chapter's a wake-up slap. It's Tolle winking at us, going, you're not fooling anyone. Come back to now. Chapter 5 is where it gets serene. Tolle's like, presence isn't a goal, it's your natural state. It's not about sitting on a mountain chanting. It's about being awake, right here. He calls it being the witness, this quiet space where you watch your thoughts, your feelings, even the world, without getting lost in it. Imagine you're at a train station, right? Trains of thought zooming by. Work, bills, that weird text from your ex. You don't hop on every train. You just watch them pass. That's presence. He says it's always there under the noise, like the sky behind the clouds. He gets practical again. Listen to silence, he says, the gaps between sounds. Hear that? Even in a busy room, there's this stillness if you tune in. I tried it during a chaotic family dinner, kids yelling, plates clattering, and I found it. this little pocket of peace. He also talks about object consciousness versus space consciousness. We're so focused on stuff, phones, cars, drama, that we miss the space holding it all. It's trippy but true. This chapter's like a warm bath for your soul. It's totally saying, relax, you're already home. Chapter 6 is my jam. It's all about the body. Tolle's like, your body's not just a vehicle, it's a gateway to the now. He calls it the inner body, this alive, buzzing energy inside you. Not your thoughts, not your aches, just this quiet hum of being. He says to feel it. Start with your hands. Feel that warmth? That's it. Or your feet on the floor, the breath in your lungs. He's like, that's your anchor. When your mind's spinning, drop into your body. It's like a lifeboat in a storm. I've been playing with this. I was nervous before a big meeting, heart racing, palms sweaty, and I focused on my feet, the weight of them on the ground. Boom, calm. He says the body's always in the now, unlike the mind, which is always time traveling. It's why yoga or a good stretch feels so good, it pulls you back. He even ties it to health. Stress lives in the mind, but peace in the body heals. This chapter's a love letter to your physical self. It's totally going, hey, you've got a superpower right under your skin. Chapter 7 takes us somewhere deep. Portals to the unmanifested. Sounds cosmic, right? Tolle is talking about the source, the stillness behind everything. It's not God or some far-off nirvana. It's the essence of the now, the space where life comes from. He lists these doorways, silence, space, even the gap between breaths. Ever sit quietly and feel something bigger? That's it. He's like, don't chase it, just notice. I tried this on a hike, standing by a river, no phone, just the rush of water. There's this moment where the world fades and it's just presence. He talks about losing yourself to find yourself, letting go of the ego to touch this vastness. It's subtle, not flashy, but it's there. This chapter's like Tolle pointing at the stars and saying, you're made of that. Peek through the cracks and see. Chapter 8 is for anyone who's ever loved, hated, or cried over another human, which is all of us. Tolle's like, relationships aren't here to fix you or complete you. They're here to wake you up. It's brutal but beautiful. He says most of our fights come from dragging the past into the present, old grudges, expectations, or projecting into the future. They'll never change. His fix? Be here now with them. No baggage, just presence. I tried it with my sister. We'd been snippy over something dumb. Instead of rehashing it, I just sat with her, listened, no agenda. The tension melted. He digs into love versus attachment. Real love, he says, is free. It doesn't need anything back. Attachment's the ego playing games. He even talks about space in relationships. Not clinging, just being. This chapter's a relationship reset. It's Tolle saying, you've got the power to make every bond a gift. Chapter 9 is where Tolle gets profound. He's like, happiness is awesome, but it's temporary. Peace, that's the gold. Peace isn't about everything being perfect. It's this deep calm, no matter what's hitting you. He says it comes from presence, from dropping resistance to what is. Life's messy, bills, breakups, burnt toast, but when you stop fighting it, peace sneaks in. I felt this after a rough day. Car broke down, deadline looming. I sat there, breathed, and thought, okay, this is it. Not happy, but steady. He contrasts the surface mind, always chasing highs, with the depth of being. It's like diving under choppy waves to the still ocean below. This chapter's a hug. It's Tolle whispering, "You don't need to win at life. Peace is already here." Chapter 10 ties it all together with surrender, not waving a white flag, but letting go. Tolle's like, stop battling what is. It's not passive, it's active acceptance. When you surrender to the now, you're free. He talks about accepting the tough stuff, pain, loss, chaos, not because it's great, but because resisting it just digs the hole deeper. I tried this when a project I'd poured my heart into fell apart. I was gutted, but I said, all right, this is what's happening. It didn't fix it, but it lifted the weight. He says surrender aligns you with life's flow. It's like swimming with the current instead of against it. This chapter's the grand finale. It's Tolle handing you the keys and saying, unlock the now. It's all yours. And that's it. Xerox Zone viewers, the power of now, torn open, laid bare, and served up just for you. This book's a beast. It's shaken me, inspired me, and honestly, it's still sinking in. I've been living these ideas, watching my mind, feeling my body, surrendering to the mess. And it's real, guys. It works. What about you? Have you felt the now? Drop it in the comments. I'm dying to hear. If this hit you even half as hard as it hit me, smash that like button, share it with your crew, and subscribe for more. We're just scratching the surface here at Xerox Zone. Until next time, stay present, stay alive, and I'll catch you in the now. Thanks for watching.